Hey there guys, and welcome back to episode 19 of my Sea Ice Survival series. I'm Icon, and today we'll do a little bit of a reorganization here. I'm going to reinstall the television somewhere where it's easier to watch it. And we're also going to talk about the cats. You guys were pretty fond of me taking up those cats into custody. If you wonder which cats we're talking about the quiet cats of the Empire. So I won't do this. There's a simple reason behind that. The rewards are really not too intriguing. It's just a little bit of gold or jade, small amounts of honor, small amounts of goodwill, and I would have to take care of these cats for friggin' 16 days. The thing about cats is they only eat meat. They're no herbivores. So, if I'm correct, I'm not sure, 100% sure about that, but I do know that in real life cats work like that. So, while it seems to be easy to feed them with raiders, at the same time I must say 60 days are a long time for a very low reward. The 3 points of honor would not bring us too far if you check out the rewards here. This is not even half the amount we need for the first rank, and plus the second rank, sorry. Call it the first rank because it's the first rank that yields psycasts. Plus, you know, I would need to lock in the cats in there, and I would need to take care of them and risk something going bad by having the need to slaughter more raiders when I don't want it. I mean, sure, right now I am doing that anyways, but you know, I rather prefer the low risk approach over taking the unnecessary risk for some reward I don't really need. If it would be something I really need, I would definitely take it, but neither the gold nor the jade will bring me anywhere where I right now need to be, nor will the honor bring me anywhere directly, or the goodwill will also not be too useful. And to compare it more directly, all we need would be one forced weather event to possibly gain even more honor than that. That's way less of an effort compared to taking care of cats for such a long time. So that all sums down to I don't want to take care of the cats. I hope you guys forgive me for that. I can sure forgive myself. Promise. Now, my biggest concern right now is that Julian's insulation is horrible. So what I felt like I could do was delaying the carpeting here, because it's not that important, and tinker us some clothing out of the cotton that's growing down there, because I feel like we can really gain a lot out of that. So these guys are 3. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Whoops, wrong button. So they are preparing, and they are not insulated bad enough that we could rely on hypothermia here. So we're going to do this as follows. I'm going to put my turrets down here. No, not like that. And it's going to be Julian who does that. There we go, holding down shift to queue it up. Because Julian's insulation is really horrible, I need to take care that he doesn't accidentally freeze to death out there. Bishop, though, has really good equipment, and I'll just let him go crazy on these dudes. They are all coming with short bows, which have relatively low range, so Bishop can hopefully take down at least one of these fellas before they are able to take revenge on him. At least that's my theoretical approach. How it will work in practice, we'll see. But I'm really happy that I got by now the assault rifle, which is just a superior weapon compared to what we got before. So let's take care of that. We're falling back whenever these guys get in range to shoot back. It's really, really important that we don't provoke too many shots and instant bad fortune there. Okay, this guy has 13 shooting after all. One reason more to take him down first. I should have looked up the other guy's stats as well. This Baigorobi person is also pretty nasty shot. But we're pelting down this Manatee person quite good. Sadly a tough guy, so takes quite some time to take him down. And is he even drugged? No, not really. Ambrosia doesn't really count as drugged. Alright. So Bishop ain't bleeding out right now, so we're going to take that. And now they are beginning to attack. Julian, meanwhile, is preparing our defenses, something I deeply appreciate. And he's going to be drafted now as well. So, going to put him up. Oh gosh. Can I see where these buildings end? Not really. Oh, this is so annoying. Personally find it very, very difficult to see where wind turbines end and begin. So let's do it like that. Alright. We fought them back. That's all it needs. Alright. 86 pemmican though. That's a lot. Alright. Is Julian capable of doctoring? Somewhat. Okay. But he's not assigned to doctoring. Unforgivable. Hey, I told you that you are allowed to do. What? Oh, he self-tended it already. Oh well. These stubs now. We no longer self-tend there. Okay then. So let's check out their gear. A cloth parka. Well, nah, we're going to craft these ourselves. That's gonna be better. Okay. Things are growing more and more scary with raider teams going larger and larger, but that's something that had to be expected sooner or later. But it's still rather scary, I think. Alright, precision rifling has been researched. Let's go towards the packaged survival meals. Somebody mentioned that we could go for packaged survival meals out of raiders, and I actually do like the idea, honestly. Now, let's see. An elephant leather parka has an insulation of 28 degree. The cloth parka has better insulation, but it's tainted. Ugh. Buffalo wool tribe wear. No. Okay. So yeah, let's do a little bit of dirty work here. Transport pod crash. Hey Dan. Well, we have to strip Dan now. This guy has all the gear I need to insulate Julian well, so we're going to help this guy, possibly a little bit towards our base. No, we're just going to strip him. It's only 3 hours left. It's not like somebody could save Dan there. Don't die before we got your clothing. Good. Okay, that's a little bit brutal, I know, but that's exactly the kind of material we need. Fine meals and steel slag chunks. Awesome. So, we're going to haul the clothing here. Julian can't haul yet. Okay. But that's gonna change now. Feeling a little bit sorry for Dan, but only a little bit. You see, we've had so many of them. We've seen so many of them pass here that I don't feel like, after 5 years up here, I don't think that you're particularly receptible anymore for things like these. So, birdskin button-down shirt, insulation cold 2.6, and the bison wool 5.7. Yes, please. And the synthread parka has a 44. So at this point, we're already down to minus 38, and that's the point where Julian can safely be assigned to hauling again. Wonderful. So I'll let him wear that stuff now too. Let's see how that'll influence. Well, only 1 degree, sadly, but that's okay. That's still enough that we're now able to mine and chop down that chunk of silver ore there. A big increase of, a big achievement, I want to say. So, we're also going to tailor... Do I really need to tailor stuff now, or can I just... well, I want to craft some... one of those formal vests for Julian, because it might be not much, but it's still 8 degree insulation, you know. A toque has 10 degree insulation, the beret has 1.5. Okay, so a toque and a formal vest it is. Got it. Now, what to do with all that raider out there? Let's do this. Alright, Julian is passionate, but not really capable, if you want to say so. Meanwhile, Bishop is pretty close to the next mental breakdown, sadly. It's a tad bit unfortunate, but we're gathering a lot of materials here as well, which is really good. But most importantly, I can now finally chop down that stuff. Huskies. How many of them? 2. Okay. Let's say Bishop can safely stay cooking. I really gotta take care that Julian gets back into the shack before something bad happens. A Manhunter pack ain't that dangerous to begin with, but, you know, it's still very important to take the situation somewhat seriously. Speaking about somewhat seriously, man, those fine meals are far away. Destroying apparel. We got more important things to do, Bish. Like taking down those huskies. Alright. Going to hex them right away. There we go. Stacking up some neural heat, but that's not really an issue here for me. Alright, first one of them is down. Where's Julian at? Well, alrighty. So let's see if that husky is also, dang, afflicted with scaria, I wanted to say. Alright, so I want those fine meals and I want them in my base. So let's send my friends out there. So Bishop is wearing something tattered. Oh, he needs a new toque. Sure thing, buddy. The cotton will be ready tomorrow, and also, well, I've come to the decision that I'll build a new hydroponics here right away, because I feel like that's one of the most important things for our further existence here. So let's see. Do I want to keep this thing like there? Yeah, I want to. So we're going to reinstall the heaters there. And sadly, I'll be only able to install one extra hydroponics because it's just too much material necessary for more of those. But at the same time, this is one of my major ways of increasing my income and increasing my speed of progression. So therefore, I think it's money well spent. If you want to call my materials money, that is, but I think you get the idea. So we got the necessary cloth, and let's have some fun with that. How much cloth do we have now? Just 171. All right, we need one more formal vest, and we need one more toque. Where is it? There. Just need to make sure that the formal vest is not being made out of funky leather. And it's going to be Julian who's going to craft that stuff. Okay. Then we're going to cancel the mining for now. Maybe clear the forced assignments here too. An eclipse. Not really an issue here whatsoever. Alright. I could by now consider a electrical bench, but you know, electrical bench also needs resources to be built. It doesn't build itself, so I'm not too sure about that yet. Alright, but things are looking quite good here so far. We just have a little bit of an issue here with the morale because of too many war crimes, but that's pretty much it. Volcanic Winter. Chunk skip. What does that do? Here. Skip the 5 chunks of rock or slag. Which... Okay, I mean, it's a little bit difficult for me. Summer is always the time in the year, the only time in the year where we are not suffering too much from low temperatures in general. And a volcanic winter does not only kill off the sunlight, it also lowers the temperature a little bit more. So the good side is it will be not killing us off too hard. The bad side is it might scare away the traders for the entire summertime. So I can't imagine that Chunk Skip is able to transport things that aren't there, but at the same time, a possibility for me to haul chunks like without carrying them sounds very appealing, gotta say. Difficult, very, very difficult. But right now I feel like I'm so much bound to new traders that I don't want to go for this option. Simply because I got the feeling that it might be delaying me more than the whole situation is worth, if you get my idea. Like, that skill won't advance me as much as a piece of advanced component would advance me, or you know what I mean. So we're getting closer to the capability of building a spaceship as well, which is for me a pretty huge thing, but getting closer doesn't mean almost there. Not at all. I'm running quite low on steel right now, but only low-ish. We got a few more steel slag chunks available. quiet cats will expire, but I won't do that. The rewards are just not worth it. What was pretty much worth it were this fancy amount of fine meals dropping from the sky that really helped me out a lot. Oh, a bunny. Take down the bunny. It's trying to flee, I can already tell. It's trying to reach the end of the map, but I won't let you get away. Take it down, Bishop. Sentient life is rare enough in these. Okay, you know, this place really messes with you. Okay? This place really messes with you. Quite hard. It's pretty brutal that most wildlife is just escaping from this place before you are really noticing it. So, it might be only light leather, but it's, you know, it's something. Okay, now that we got enough materials, again, let's create some new clothing. There we go. I feel like sciencing is not that important compared to crafting right now, because new items for sale are just super powerful. Although packaged survival meals would give me the option to actually do something out of these unhappy meals, you know. So Bishop is Bishop doesn't know what he should do. Under these circumstances, he's allowed to research some. Also, I think it's a smart thing to go mining again. Let's finish that thing real quick. There we go. Poor quality, sadly, but not that much of a trouble. Still no traders. Why? Why do I have such trouble with traders? Only because I'm living in the eternal ice. They don't need to behave like it's an... Like, never mind me rambling. Alright, my hydroponics is really messed up overall, gotta say. But that's okay. Installing the hydroponics in the same room where I have the high-tech research bench is just not good. I don't want to beat around the bush there, it's just not good. Alright, let's just research that ground-penetrating scanner and see if it does anything for us. I highly doubt it, but, you know, you never know until you know. There we go. Julian going chopping down the meteorite for us. That's good. Alrighty. Nice. We got the whole one. Good stuff. So finally acquired all that money. Sophia's salvation. Oh yeah. Guys. Do I look like somebody who's able to just survive in the cold? Possibly, but not while we're wandering across the board. Also, I really enjoy how much food we got by external sources so far. You know, there was that pemmican again, then we got that corn, then we got those fine meals. There was really a lot of free food available in the last few weeks, months, whatever, enabling us to craft more or to grow more and more cotton plants. A bulk goods trader! Oh my god. That I'm allowed to see this again. The New Zealand traders. NZ. What should that be? Except for New Zealand. Okay, they have goats. Tempting. Goats are pretty cool because they provide you food on their own. But on the other hand, it's not that easy to accommodate them. So they got a few scraps of steel. A teeny tiny bit. But most importantly, let's sell off the clothing we prepared here. So that's 12k for us. Not bad, not bad. Getting us somewhere. The ambrosia I'm going to sell as well. And of course, we're going to buy ourselves 200 units of steel. And beyond that, I want to have more marble blocks. I think this is going to be the last package of marble blocks we buy. But, oh, never mind, I got money. But I feel like it's really still necessary. A psychic shock lance. Ooh, a jump pack. Oh man, so sad that I don't feel able to buy that yet. A jump pack would be really a nice asset, but not that important yet. Alright, we got the second advanced component for now. We got 200 steel, 500 marble blocks. Yeah, I'm okay with that one. So, we are finally able to allow that blueprint thingy here. I'm going to install a couple of marble doors here. Usually I dislike stone doors a lot, but in this special scenario I'm going to make an exception from my rule, simply because we won't be crossing these doors too often. But I dislike fortifications a lot that don't have any escape routes, you know? Just not smart. Alrighty, so there's going to be one more item for sale here today. That's really good progress. It's really good progress. Alright, Bishop, we need to call the NZ traders one more time. Please take this formal vest off of us. This is disgusting, but we do what we got to do. Alrighty, Now I seem to be able to put up a fabrication bench, but do I really want to do that? I think the answer is yes, because this makes me completely autonomous towards buying components. I can now build them myself, and that's a huge step forward. And it also saves me a lot of money. Not to not underestimate the amount of money we need to spend on components. So we need new materials. And new materials we shall gather. It's a little bit disgusting, I know, but survival ain't pretty. Alright, there we go. And smelter that stuff away. So, how much leather we got? 84. Enough for yet another parka. Okay. You know, after the trader is before the trader, so let's do this. I highly doubt that I'll finish another piece of clothing before the NZ traders will leave. But whatever. Meanwhile, Julian is gathering up a really huge amount of crafting XP, which is quite important because without we wouldn't be able to survive. Say, alright, they are not liking each other. They are rivals. Oh gosh, not cool. This will end in a social fight now, every now and then. Let's just hope the social fighting won't be happening in a crucial moment. But yeah, there's a pretty good chance that it still will. Oh man, not cool. Also, the cotton is done. Let's harvest that real quick. And the low drone. Sure. Alright, Bishop by now is getting closer to plant 7. That's really good. Got 200 units of cloth available. Okay. So things are looking quite good for us so far. This entrenchment here is making me feel a lot safer as soon as it's done, because we're then able to just do something with our... we're then able to just ignore the safety of our power production. That's more what I want to say. This means I don't need to be that paranoid any longer when raiders are attacking us from the southern side. And I really think that's worth a ton. Alright, So the question is now, should I go for a spaceship ending or the royal ending? I just realized that I could go for the royal ending as well. Didn't realize that yet, but it is legit an option. An option I didn't pay attention to so far. Okay, we make components until we got 4 of them, let's say. Just to have always enough components to replace vital things in the colony. Also, I'd say good old friend Julian also gets a plant potty. Because that makes people happy, you know. Something friendly in your shack. Okay. So power is no longer any issue as far as I see. Oh, the psychic drone is over. Kind of relieved about that. Not gonna lie, it's always making me really nervous to know that the morale of my people is decreased. Morale reductions are really, really dangerous in this environment. Alright. So we're going to end today's episode once the outside area here is fully entrenched. And then I'd say it was a very, very successful episode 19 so far. We finally got ourselves somewhat settled in. I will consider using the packaged survival meal technology to acquire more money. Oh, it's going to be pretty hard because I have to take care that I don't spend too much of my food for for exports. You know, if I transform too much of my food into packaged survival meals, this is also going to be a risk for us because, you know, spending too much food. But I think this will be not really an issue for long, due to the fact that we are able to grow food in a really large scale by now. I'm also considering to hire 1 or 2 new people into the colony, because at this point I feel like the food I have will be really enough for more people, and I am also able to stock up on more hydroponics. We can fit in at least 2 more here. There's room for another one here, and if I remove the butchering bench, I'll be also able to fit in 1 more there. So if I have enough material to work with, it should be not a problem at all to give us the necessary materials there to sustain enough people. Not materials, the necessary food to sustain enough people. Anywho, enough of that. Thanks for watching, dear friends. Drop me a comment down below, and I'd be more than happy to hear from you, as you all know. Also, a thumbs up goes a long way in helping to make this series more visible, and, you know, those subscriptions help me so much, so feel free to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Turn on those notifications as well, and you won't miss any future videos from my side. Whatever you do, I hope you are enjoying yourself. Have a good time. Stay safe. See you soon. Bye-bye.